everybody? Happy Wednesday. You know I gotta keep my bottle of water on me at all times. Um, Hope all you having a great day. Uh, I'm so confused by this Tracy storyline. Like I'm confused. It was kind of hinted at yesterday that Edward might be this girl's father or grandfather. I mean, not grandfather. I'm sorry. Edward might be this girl's father because Tracy said that the girl got blue eyes. I don't know what they were getting at with this, but it kind of alludes to the fact that that Edward might have slept with that girl mother when he was in Turkey, and she's the product of that affair. Um, Hopefully, and I hope they're not going down the road that this is Edward's daughter. I hope not. I really don't. I mean, we do need more Quartermains, but I really don't see this girl being on the show that long. Like, I really don't. But I just hope that it's not true. I really don't know where the hell they're going with this storyline. The girl claims Samira, I think her name is. She claims that her daughter was involved in human trafficking, that she was kidnapped or whatever. She's a part of human trafficking. What I know about human trafficking is human traffickers do not ask for ransoms. You don't even know where the person can be. You know what I mean? Once they traffic your child or they traffic you, you're gone forever. It's hard to locate that. It's hard to locate that person. It's hard to locate the victim and it's hard to locate the assailant. It's hard to do, especially when it's human trafficking involved. Um, it's very difficult. I know the feds are still dealing with that shit now. It's a hard thing to do. But I know human traffickers are way different than kidnappers. First of all, kidnappers ask for a ransom. Human traffickers, they don't want a ransom. They basically sell you off to the highest bidder, but they don't go call in your family. Oh, I want $20 million for this person. That's not what human traffickers do. I do know this. Not to say it couldn't happen, but it's not likely. I'm just saying it's really not likely. It's least likely to happen. They're different from kidnappers. Um, I think they did a storyline like this on All My Children, actually, a human trafficking storyline. I think they did do this on All My Children with Jesse Hubbard's stepdaughter, Cassandra. I think they did do this. I think it was on the reboot. You talk about a good ass storyline. That's how you do a human trafficking storyline. Like that was a dope storyline. Like I was like, yo, that shit blew me away when I watched it. Um, But I knew Tracy was setting that girl up. When Tracy offered her the orange juice, in the back of my mind, I said, Tracy trying to get DNA on this girl. I knew it because she was so gleefully trying to offer her that orange juice and she looked disappointed when the girl didn't drink it. I said, she's trying to get her DNA. It was obvious. Like, she made herself so obvious. Yeah, I was like, yeah, she's definitely trying to get DNA from that girl. Uh, and I can't say that I blame Tracy. Like, I would want to know since Edward is dead and his journal didn't leave any clues or hints or anything like that. I would want to know too. Who is this girl? Is she connected to Edward? Is she telling the truth? Is Samira her real name? I would want to know these things. You know, especially being a wealthy person like the Quartermains, I would want to know. You never know when somebody trying to fleece you. Um, So I'm with Tracy with keeping her guard up because when you're a part of a wealthy family and you have an exclusive, expensive painting and you're worth a lot of money, people will try to come up with every story to try to crook you. They would. It's just what they do. Celebrities deal with this shit all the time. You got, people coming out the woodwork talking about, oh, I'm this person's son, I'm that person's nephew, all that bullshit just to get a check and just to fleece you out of your millions. That's what they do. So I would definitely be just like Tracy and the rest of the Quartermains. I'd be skeptical because her story, it doesn't make a lot of sense. Um, but anyway, I am like, I don't get what the fuck is going on with Brad. I really don't understand what's going on with Brad. He's bitching and raving at Finn because Finn gave the money to the hospital. Brad, if it wasn't for Finn giving the money to the hospital, your dumb ass wouldn't have a job. And all of this is over the fact that him and Lucas aren't getting a condo because they can't afford a condo. which I'm confused by. Brad is a lab tech manager. Um, Lucas is a doctor. Lucas, I'm sure, pulls in 6 figures. And Brad, I'm sure, with his job, pulls in at least 5 figures. So between his 6 figure income and your 5 figure income, y'all can't afford a condo? That sounds like bullshit to me. How you can't afford a condo on both y'all salaries? Doctors, they make money. Definitely. The doctors make a shitload of money. Have you never seen The Cosby Show? Like, come on now. Doctors make a. Have you never seen ER? Grey's Anatomy, private practice. Like these doctors make bread. So I don't want to hear that I'm broke shit unless y'all just got a bad spending habit. Cause that's all it sounds like to me that y'all just spend money like it's water. Cause there's no way in the world Brad and Lucas should be broke. Hell to the no. And was I the only one looking at Doctor Monroe Griffin with a side eye? Like, why the fuck would you? Why would you and Finn leave a bag, a bottle full of piss on the counter at the hospital? Why? Or like, who does? What doctor does that? You just left a bag of piss on the counter. And the way I was thinking was Brad is probably gonna switch that out for a dirty one. He probably gonna switch that urine out for a dirty urine so that way he could get Finn fired. I am so sick of Brad doing this dumb shit. Like, where's Lucas? I thought Brad gave up his evil ways for Lucas, and now it looks like that was short lived. I just don't understand his motivations. Like, is like this all about a condo and money? Like, is this what it's all about? Like, he's being ridiculous. Um, I don't know how I feel. I mean, I do know how I feel. I want to see Jordan and Curtis together. And it was funny when TJ showed up and she was asking TJ how he would feel about the two of them potentially dating. I don't think he would really have a problem with it. I don't think he would. I don't think TJ should have a problem with it. His mother is an adult, and if Curtis makes her happy, they should go for it. Point blank. You know, they not getting any younger. I'm all for it. Um, I like them together though. Hayden and Finn are giving me a fucking headache. Like this back and forth between Hayden and Finn. But I like it. I like it also because it's like organic between the two of them because she is hesitant about being with Finn, and rightfully so. I mean, dude is a drug addict. You know what I mean? She's not ditching him or anything like that. But it's like she don't want to be with him if he's not going to be committed to be 100% clean. And I can understand why she's hesitant about giving him that chance. So I understand where Hayden is coming from in that aspect. Um, Sonny is getting on my nerves. Sonny is petty as fuck, totally petty. And Sonny basically admitted that the only reason why he recorded Jax's alleged confession was so he could hold it over him. And the nerve of Sonny to sit there and blame Jax for the destruction of his marriage. Really, Sonny? Your marriage, you and Carly were talking divorce before Jax even came back to town. And I agree with Michael because it is true. They were talking divorce before Jax even came back to town. Stop blaming Jax. Blame yourself. Look in the mirror, Corinthos. Sonny, Jax is not to blame. You're the blame. Um, I appreciate Nell giving her testimony to make sure Jax is not prosecuted. Um, I appreciate it. I appreciate Nell, because Jack shouldn't have to go to prison for doing exactly what Sonny would do. I want to ask y'all a question. I really want to ask you a question. All of y'all out there, all the viewers. If your child was had cancer and they needed a transplant, would you do what Jax did if that was your only option? If that was one of your only options and you tested a lot of people and nothing was coming back to help your kid, would you do what Jax did? For me, hell yeah, I would. I would move heaven and earth to make sure my kid survived. You damn right. So I can't fault Jax for that. Did he go about it the wrong way? Did he handle things wrong? Yeah, they could have been handled a lot better than what he did. But he was desperate and he did what he had to do because things weren't looking good for Jocelyn. So I applaud Jax for that. He did what any red blooded parent would do. Um, Carly, of course, she's grateful to Nell, but of course, there ain't no way in hell she let Nell off the hook. And you know Carly won't. Did Nell dye her hair? Cause it looked like she brightened up her hair or something like that. She do kind of look like Carly 2.0. Um, but you know, Carly is Carly. She's never gonna let go of a good grudge. So Tracy went to Finn with the DNA. She wants him to test the DNA. I don't know against who. Could this be Edward's daughter? It's possible. Edward did get around. Um, you know Edward was a hoe back in the day. JL Holt. Come on now, you know he was a hoe. You know he was a hoe. Um, you know he had didn't he have another son, Jimmy Lee? He had a son, Jimmy Lee, and then he had Bradley. He had Bradley Ward. What I think what's that woman name? Mary May. Mary May Ward. I think was his baby mama. So you know he got around. So it wouldn't shock me if he had another child. Um. So anyway, it was a pretty decent episode. You know, it's pretty good. I hope the hell they don't put Nell with Michael. That's just nasty. She's basically that boy aunt. That's disgusting. Excuse me. Basically, like they're related, not by blood, but by adoption. That's still nasty. So anyway, I hope all you have a great week, a great day, and I will see all of you tomorrow. Have a good day. See you tomorrow.